hit a topic I think that's extremely important when it comes to men's health. Because I know a lot of motherfuckers, don't put that in. A lot of men that I know actually let themselves go due to, getting married, the kids. What the hell? Don't you know you got to take care of yourself in order to take care of others? Check this out. I've been working out. I'm like 100 years old.
Yeah, I'm 100 years old.
Yeah. So, you know what? I think it's a very important topic that, we should discuss because I think if you don't have your health, all those millions of dollars you guys got, private jets and shit, not worth shit if you don't have your health. Your health is number one priority. And I think we got to talk about that because I got a lot of shit to say about that. Okay. We're gonna start with Mark over here. What do you think? What are your thoughts and opinions on men's health?
When it comes to health, just like you said, I mean, if you can't enjoy it, it's no fun. I mean, sure, it might be good to hear about it, but it's not as fun to be watching the game as it is to be playing the game. And so, if you want to get the best out of life, it's best to look at it as how do you have to invest in it to get the best result, starting with finding peace within yourself, and a lot of that has to do with how you feel physically. And it's not just physically, but psychologically, because the mind also plays a factor. Remember, it's body, mind, and soul, right? You put those three together, you have the tripod of life, and that's what really makes the best out of it. So keeping yourself out of negative situations, sticking away from things that are going to draw you back, keeping your focus intact, giving yourself something to work towards, always is satisfying when you get to new levels, even if it's small things. The health, when you talk about... when it comes to physical health, I mean, not everybody has to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, to feel great, but at least to be conscious as to what's going into your body. We are what we eat,
Absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
One of the greatest things to it's the oldest saying, but the best thing to say just in general, because, I mean, for example, they sell us things that they call food, and it's not even food. It's a lot of bullshit packaged.
Obviously, we all know it's bullshit, but we were programmed.
That's right.
Our lives has to be in a way where we gotta be moving consistently, and things have to be, instant gratification. Everybody wants that.
And because of that, a lot of the attention put to the importance of what's in it gets lost because we're too distracted. Right?
Absolutely.
Which is the way it's supposed to be. I mean, that's how they make a fortune off selling cardboard boxes between two pieces of buns.
Yeah.
But so I mean, it's small things like that that are going to make a difference. So you stay away from distracting, dramatic problems. You keep away from people that are going to be vampires to your energy. Make sure that you're eating properly and making sure that the physical body itself. Little things. I mean, it doesn't have to be great things, but just the little things do count. They do add up. I mean, stretching, in the morning, at nighttime, getting a walk, spending a little time in the gym at least, it always does help. But if not, sports, running, whatever it may be, even if it's physical labor work that you can do around the house. I mean, a lot of people, I've noticed this from just growing up and just life and everything. It's easy to become lazy to want to do things around the house because, you have to physically get up and go do it.
Yeah.
But the truth is, it's like if you look at it as, well, you're going to gain something out of doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not just going to get that thing done, but you're going to allow your body to move.
Absolutely.
Are you one of the people that makes their own food too?
Yeah, I've slacked a lot in the past because of my schedule. But I mean, when it comes to making food, I'm more happy to be sitting there making sure I know what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think a great importance have to be put into cooking. Because we've lost it. We were cavemen.
I never
you know what I'm saying? We were cavemen. We used to hunting. You know what I'm saying? Eating everything fresh. What happened? We all like lazy and we can't even move anymore. What the hell's going on?
McDonald's happened.
No, the thing is, we can sometimes blame McDonald's, Burger King, our parents. You know what?
Sure.
Sometimes I disagree with that because when you become an adult, in my opinion, you make your own decisions and make your own rules.
That's right.
So sometimes you got to put the past in the past because I've done it. I'm an example of putting the past in the past.
That's right.
And try to move forward in terms of appreciating my health because I know that's the only thing that I have going on.
Yeah.
What was the point of trying to, kill myself, trying to make 10 million, and I look like shit.
Or you're gonna die.
Oh, am I gonna die? I've heard stories just recently. This guy had 10 million private jets. 45 years old. Died of a heart attack because he was overweight. I mean, what's the point of life? I think the point of life is investing in yourself. Investing in yourself, and you can invest in others, and your health is absolutely
What you said
number one priority.
You put your past in the past. Did you make health mistakes that you got over?
You know what? Honestly, I think naturally I've always been into working out. I grew up playing soccer. I grew up in an island. It's not cold like here, obviously. So you have, the opportunity to be outdoors more. You're a little bit more active if the weather is warm. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're poor like hell. So, what I'm saying, you gotta eat what you gotta eat. There's no way you're gonna get fat on what you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, homie was always slender.
I actually tell people about you because you're like somebody that like when you want a snack, you grab a fruit.
Yeah.
And and a lot of people that were born here, we go for chocolate. I love chocolate. I love like ice cream. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
You were raised on fruit.
And
like when you have a craving, you go for fruit, which is mind-boggling.
And I've always stuck to that principle because I believe that a lot of people obviously don't like eating egg whites. It doesn't taste good. Make that sacrifice. I believe that making that sacrifice in terms of enhancing your life for the better, why not?
Exactly.
You want the better. You want a better car. You want more money in your bank. Why don't invest in yourself?
Exactly.
Enhance yourself. If you got to make that sacrifice of eating oatmeal every fucking morning like I do, and egg whites and shit, what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it works. That's what we want, don't we?
Exactly.
Now I can have sex 3 times a day.
That's right.
Because the energy level, when you take care of your health, you can do things that you enjoy doing more. You can enjoy your kids, your family, your girl. You can go hiking. You know what I'm saying? At 90, you can go hiking if your shit's good.
You take care of it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So why cut yourself short?
Half the people our age are on medication.
That's one of the problems too. I believe that we became soft.
Yeah.
Seriously, we rely on drugs and easy fixes. You know what I'm saying? To make ourselves better. That to me that's bullshit. What do you think about that, Chris?
I think like anything else, it's all mental. It's funny what you're saying. How why wouldn't you just want to do things to feel good? Why wouldn't you want to eat right? Why wouldn't you want to work out or whatever it is? But I mean, there's people who like I watch these shows, like the obesity stuff in the States and stuff like that, and our documentaries and stuff like that. And you see these people that are like 400, 500, 600 pounds, and they got kids, they got family, and they're still, I mean, they're well aware. They know the facts. They know that they could die. They know that they're not going to be there as a parent for their children, and yet they're still letting it happen, right?
Yeah.
And it's easy for us to be like, well, why, like, how could you, I mean, obviously it's something going on upstairs, right? Mm-hmm. Where it's like that self-sabotage. Maybe I mean, we could never understand it because clearly we're not in those shoes, but it's probably they think they maybe they don't feel like they deserve it. Maybe they're their own worst enemy. Whatever it is, self-sabotaging thoughts, constant negativity, whatever that may be. It's like that monster in the closet that really isn't there. They're just creating it for themselves. And they know that they're running this vicious cycle. I got kids, and yet I'm still doing that. And, and they'll have these heart-to-heart talks, and how could you, and they'll cry, and then they'll forget about it, and they'll still eat the pizza after, whatever it is. Yeah. It's just they're their own worst enemy. So I think, I mean, we can talk about this for days, but it's all upstairs. So, of course, health is important. Yeah, put in your time before you talk about like if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Your body slows down. You know what I mean? So yeah, sure, people are taking more pills as they get older. But if we're gonna get back on the health thing, I would say start as early as you can. That really does help. I've been training since I was 17. I played soccer since I was a kid too. Yeah. I can actually just got back into soccer now. I love it. I love playing. I love running. I don't run like I used to, and we're playing like 19-year-olds and stuff like that. And it's like crazy. You know what I mean? But it's fun.
How old are you?
I'm 29 now.
29. You don't run as much as you used to.
I don't. No, but I still run, right? But I mean, like, you can tell the difference, right? Like, I don't know what age it is, but you know, there's a certain age.
Like 20 years old.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But no, but still, I'm hard on myself. I like to be like, you know what I mean? Like, I notice a difference. It is a difference. You know, you got as soon as you stop playing, like, anyway. And I'm still in shape and I still work out, but it's still you can't go as fast, you can't go as long, you know what I mean? And that's cool, but so that's why we got to work twice as hard, you know, to make sure. I want to be 70, 80, 90 years old, whatever it is, and just, you know, still like, ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
You know, just do. Why not? But you know, I want to be doing jumping jacks or whatever it is I want to do. You know what I mean? Or, you know, picking up kids over my head, whatever it is. You know. So yeah, health is great, but you know.
Well, what I gotta say is that the best gift that you can give to your friends and family is the gift of health. Forget about that iPod. Buy somebody in your family a gym membership. All right, you do that. So Avi, what are your thoughts on health?
Well, I've been going after health since I was like 18 years old. I started reading all the books and everything, and it started out from working out. And you know, when you start working out, you just want to know, how do I maximize and how do I be effective at having my body look the way I want. And then you start to read the magazines, the books, and all that stuff, and you start to realize, oh shit, protein means something, and this means something, and that. Yeah. And now at this age, you know, I'm close to 50. It's not so much about how big I am or anything like that. It's just about cleansing. It's about being youthful. Yeah. They got this machine. I have a nutritionist, so he has this machine that measures how old you are biologically. Yeah. Right? Not chronologically, not how old you are. Yeah. And he says to me that most people measure 10 years older than their real age because of the shit we eat. Yeah. So, you know, I've been really watching, you know, like what I eat and everything, and working out and all this stuff. And I'm way more into yoga now than I'm at the gym, because it's important. I want to be able to touch my toes.
Exactly. You know, even see your penis, because some guys, they can't even see your penis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's going on with that? If you can't see your penis, everything's over.
Listen,
you know, what's the point?
That's a big problem for me. I'm jerking off. Let me tell you.
Well, that's what I mean.
Jerking off and you can't see it. You're in bad shape.
You're in bad shape.
I'd be depressed.
You're in bad shape. You got to call somebody. You got to call me. I hope, brothers, call me. All right? I'm going to get your ass back in shape and shit. Yeah, it's not good. If you can't see it, you need that shit. That's important shit. You need that shit.
If you don't
see it, it's all over. It's downhill. Dude. You're gonna get $1 million in your bank if you don't have that shit. No. If you can't use that shit.
Seriously.
What's the point?
That's my next question to anybody. Can you see your dick? Because if you can't see it, what are you jerking off for?
What are you jerking off for?
Go to the gym. You know what I mean?
That's my point in terms of, like, you know, men, you know, actually really nurturing their health, because at the end of the day, that's all you have.
That's all you have.
Seriously. On that note, we're gonna take a short break. I'm about to go get a protein shake because I need this shit. You know, I've been taking care of my health, and we're gonna take a short break, and we'll get back to you with our next topic momentarily.
Cool.